I'm in my gamer pants.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Gamer Pants.
Hi.
Today is a special episode since Brian's already talked 10% more than he's already has in the previous episodes
Hey,
combined.
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, wise guy.
Yeah, hi guys. Well, I'm Eno, a host of this thing, and cultist. It was the guy talking.
Hello.
Hey, and we also have Junior.
Hi,
Hey, and
I'm the
Mitsuki, of
one
course.
playing Pokemon.
Yes, they're all playing games while we record because we're professionals.
Actually, I'm reading manga. What are you talking about?
Let's go. Reading manga on a games podcast.
Yes, and it's a Pokemon manga.
Oh, let's go. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
And Mitsuki's over there
Everything
playing
checks out.
Overwatch, I'm sure.
Yeah,
From the sounds of it. He's tryharding.
if you play soldier in your human race robots can,
Let's
you're literally
go.
playing a champion that's overpowered.
Yes, like Junior said, this is a special episode, not only because Cultus has talked more than he normally talks at this point in an episode, but it's also a special episode for the holiday because it's Thanksgiving just happened, and
There is no news for the week.
there is,
So-
but we need to do a quick one, so we're gonna just cover the our nominees, or not nominees, but our picks for the upcoming Game Awards. We're just going to go down the nominees for each category, and we're just going to speak our mind about who we think should win or why shouldn't someone win, and etc. Cool?
Yes.
Cool. So we're just going to dive right in because I'm sure Junior wants to get back to shiny hunting or whatever he's doing.
I'm trying to catch 4 Pokemon and wait for you. You know this.
Okay. Okay. Yes. I need to get back to completing Scarlet so that he can get his decks completed.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start down here. Yeah, we're gonna work our way up. Yeah.
I thought we would start from the top.
No, we
No.
don't start from the top. We're gonna start from best esports event
Started
category.
from the bottom, now
31.
we're
It's
here.
not League of Legends. It's not League of Legends. Before
so,
anyone says anything,
so let me just read
Worlds
off.
this year was disappointing.
Let me just read off the categories, right? So best esport event, they have Evo 2022, the 2022 League of Legends World Champ, PGL Major Antwerp 2022, 2022 is MSI, and the Valorant Champs of 2022. So,
Which ones? Can you repeat that again? You didn't.
oh my god.
Evo.
So if you
League.
actually tab and you look at the screen.
Okay.
Come on, Mitsuki. Your tank's already AFK. At what point? At that point, you're already gonna lose.
It's not that hard of a choice, Mitsuki. There's only one.
Evo.
I'm thinking Evo, to be honest.
Really?
I'm not
Alright.
going for League of Legends because Worlds was so disappointing while watching. I watched the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just shit.
No, are you talking
Yeah, I
about Worlds
watched-
as a whole, or are you talking about just the finals?
I'm talking about as a whole. Like, it wasn't exciting, it wasn't fun, it wasn't great. It was just a
Mhm.
boring event like LCS. It was like, well, okay, cool. We watched a few games.
Yeah.
I watched what I could, but it just kind of got dull, and I was like, well, I don't care.
Okay, so you choose Evo.
Yeah, I will choose Evo because
I also don't know. Besides League, I don't know any other tournament, so I'm just going Evo for the variety that I assume they have.
Evo is fighting games.
Yeah.
But that's still more variety than most
Yes.
stuff here.
And Cultist already left us.
No, I haven't. I'm just
Easy.
muted, unlike Mitsuki.
Would you pick Cultist? 'Cause I know you already
I
did
picked-
yours.
Yeah, I picked League of Legends.
Okay.
Of course, he's a Nord.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we're
no
gonna split
duh.
down the middle with 2 for Evo and 2 for League because I would for League too. Mostly because I mean it was kind of boring. Some of the actual
I've
play-ins
seen
and all
old
that
people
stuff.
fuck better than League of
Whoa.
Legends.
I
Okay,
have
so
several
aggressive.
questions.
But yes, but the finals was pretty cool. I liked it. So
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
yes. So anyways, that's that. We're gonna move on from
That
that.
mirror is still Drake.
Okay, I don't really care about this one, but best esports coach.
I don't know any of these people.
So best esports coach is just we had a office bet and now we're trying to cash in on it. Because
Okay.
who does this? Nowhere do you see this a thing. This is not a thing. This is just trying to pretend like you're real sports. You're not real sports esports. Please don't act like real sports or you're quickly gonna fall out.
Are you saying esports is more entertaining than sports, Mitsuki?
Depending on the game, yes. Like League of Legends seasons 3 and 2 were really fun to watch. Except the entire fiasco at Ward.
So anyway, I'm just gonna list them off, and you guys can probably know none of them. So it's
I agree.
Blade from Navi for CS:GO. What is this? BZK? I don't know how to say that, but it's from Loud from Valorant. Doom Bros. He's also from Valo for FPX. Was that Robin? I don't know. FaZe Clan CS:GO, and Score from Genji for LoL.
I feel like going for FaZe Clan is an obvious trap, so I'm gonna go with Navi because I've seen them play. I've seen some CS:GO with Navi, and they play pretty decently. They're pretty competent, so
So the only one here that I know or am somewhat familiar with is Score, but I am on the camp of because I don't really like Genji, so I do like Navi as a as an org. Not necessarily from CS:GO because I've never watched CS:GO, but Navi for Dota. So I'm just gonna go with.
Navi is a good organization to work for if you get yourself in now.
So I'm just gonna go with Blade here because Navi.
Coaches Junior.
We have nothing, and I'm over here looking at this stupid ice legendary cat over like, just stay in the fucking ball.
Yes. So you guys got any opinion on here, Cultist Junior?
FaZe Clan for the memes. I'll take FaZe Clan for the memes.
Okay. And what did you say, Cultist?
I literally do not know any of these people. I just chose Score.
Junior's looking to be recruited by FaZe Clan for League of Legends.
Moving on.
I'll be the one that loses
best
first.
esports team. With Dark Zero Esports for Apex, FaZe Clan, CS:GO, Genji of LoL, LA Thieves for Call of Duty, and Loud for Valorant. I'm conflicted.
Why are you even saying these teams? Like, what's the importance of any of them?
Like what?
I don't know
the thing is, these were the people that were nominated from. Like they basically there's like a jury, and these are the ones that got nominated.
So
from
internal bias, got it.
I mean, it's not internal because it's made up of like
internal bias. Let me put it this way: Genji is not a league team I've ever heard of. You had TSM, SKT.
You've never heard of Genji?
Azubu Blaze, Azubu Frost.
Obviously, he doesn't watch League.
KT, Roster B, all that good shit. You had so many different things, and then you're like, Genji. It's like,
didn't they win like last year or something like that?
No, Genji didn't win awards.
I thought you didn't know about Genji.
No, but I know they didn't win awards because last year awards was won by someone else.
Okay.
But anyways,
honestly, this one I don't even know enough people here to just be like, I'm gonna take someone for the memes.
Let's see.
What are you
they did nothing in 2017, 2018. Because I can actually just pull up the game data.
So are we gonna vote or see? Just gonna move on.
Let's just go with LAD. Still Call of Duty. Fuck it. Let's go Call of Duty.
Okay, LA Thieves. Cultist, anything? Nobody. Junior, what are you gonna do over the memes, FaZe Clan?
Sure.
Okay.
I think for the most part, I'm just going off of vibes, so I just chose Loud.
Loud? Okay.
Yeah,
you went for the quietest choice.
Okay, I'm not gonna make a vote, so I'm just gonna pick a random thingy. There. Oh shit! I went on Face Clan. Okay, cool.
Wow, I'm looking at the achievements and like the recent the achievements, and it's not really anything to write home about. It's like,
Yeah,
you know, I don't know how these guys got nominated as the thing. They placed 5th to 8th in awards
it's
2020.
what people like. It's like made up of like journalist people, podcasts, things like that.
You
They all
know,
vote. So
okay, so bias, got it.
it's all like a
internal
community
bias.
thing from. It's not internal because it's external. But okay.
See, no, because like you're telling me, oh yeah, everyone knows who Gen G is. Like, no, you're telling me FaZe Clan gets a pass because the memes. Thank you, Gen G.
Mm-hmm.
But like everyone else, it's kind of like a oddball pick. It's like someone being all hipster and saying you don't know who they are, but they're great. It's like, no.
See, it's an international jury of over 100 global media and influencer outlets.
How many of them know each other and reference it and say, hey, let's recommend this guy because we got a contract coming up?
Doubtful.
All I'm saying is, Genji over any of the people who were at Worlds who placed higher than them, yeah, I'm questioning.
Moving on.
Mitsuki's ready to start.
So, best esport athlete, let me just name him. Chovy from LoL, Faker, Kerrigan from CSGO, Simple from CSGO, and Ye from Val.
I think we all know what we're going for.
What?
Faker.
Yeah, Faker.
Faker could suck on that. I'd
The
rather
most
pick Chovy.
iconic.
I'll pick Chovy. Faker sucks.
See, I would
Oh,
say
God.
Faker is overhyped, except he's not overhyped. He actually puts in the work. That's the thing.
He's all right. He's not bad, but yeah, I don't know.
The day he goes to NA is the day he's washed up.
Yes. Cultist?
When I'm here. Once again, I just look at their pictures and go by vibe. I picked Simple.
Okay, he picked Simple. Got it. Oh, because okay. Oh, I get it. He has tattoos.
Okay, cool.
Because he told the truth.
Best esports game.
Best esports game, right? For the game that delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and client updates, irrespective of genre or platform. So we have CSGO, Dota, League, or League of Legends, Rocket League, and Valorant.
I'm gonna say Rocket League. It's actually entertaining to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I've had a lot of fun watching it.
I'm gonna go with Dota 2. I've had more fun watching Dota 2 than any of these. Maybe then Valo, then League, and then Rocket League, and then CSGO. CSGO's my least favorite.
I haven't watched Dota 2 in a while, so that's why I didn't vote for them. But
yeah,
Dota 2 is good.
I watch them
I
as
also don't
often
give
as
a
I
shit
can.
about the category.
Junior has chosen Valorant because his friend was
fuck
sad.
that.
What are you choosing, Junior?
Look, I either choose League and have to deal with that mess that brings, but I don't really care for any other games here.
So Junior's picking League of Legends. Cultist?
Fine, I'll take it.
Same boat here.
All right, so 2 for League, 1 for Dota,
And one for Rocket League.
1 for Rocket League. So League takes.
You know what? I'm gonna change mine to Dota 2 just to be on Eno's side here. Because we did play Dota 2 and we had a lot of fun.
You see what I talk about? Internal corruption here, internal bias. Damn it.
Yeah, but what's transparent about the bias?
I like how Mitsuki says we had fun.
Yes. Oh, we did. Did you have fun, Junior, playing Dota? It was
I
fun.
was a little bit confused about like 500% of the time.
But it was fun, right? I told Cultist to play it, but I don't know.
I have yet to try it, and this was back when I was still using the Mac, okay?
The Mac. Wait, you're still using Mac.
No.
Speaking of Mac, okay, while we don't have a news segment for today, any new Mac games?
No. I
Actually,
really not...
do we have any game awards for the Mac today?
Do we?
What was that game that came out on Mac? Oh, that's gonna come out on Mac? Resident Evil?
Yeah. Resident Evil 7.
Hey, look, most anticipated game. I'm just kidding.
Okay, no, I'm leaving now, but
All right,
gonna drop.
Brian has
Okay.
run out of energy.
All 6 Mac users are excited for Resident Evil Village.
All right, so most anticipated game, it's pretty self-explanatory, which is the most anticipated. You got Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, RE4, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Yes.
I like Final Fantasy 16. I'm excited for the prospect, but give me my Spanish-speaking Napoleon midget in 4K HDR. I want it back.
Spain, we want it back.
I want him back. I want my midget back.
Wait.
Great.
So what are y'all picking?
Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
For me, I'm choosing The Legend of Zelda. Like, as much as I want to play Hogwarts Legacy, the nerd in me really wants it. I'm like, no, The Legend of Zelda actually captured me on this one.
Yes. Junior?
Honestly, I don't care for any of these games, so I'll just go with Zelda.
Let's go for Zelda. Okay. So, originally I was kind of hyped for Hogwarts Legacy when they were still like a concept thingy, but after seeing the things, I'm like, whatever. Final Fantasy looks amazing, and so does Legend of Zelda. I'm kind of conflicted between the two. Starfield, I think, has a lot of my interest, but it's also the most the one that we know the least of. So I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to say Final Fantasy 16.
Can I put the next Pokemon game on the list?
The next Pokemon game, that's fixed.
Best adaptation.
Okay, this one is hard for me. Best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. We had a bunch of them recently,
This
but
is
the ones
hard.
This is hard. So we got Arcane from League of Legends, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, The Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Uncharted the movie.
What the fuck is Uncharted on there?
They needed a 5th.
You're right.
I kind of enjoyed Uncharted. It was all right.
So here's my thing. Arcane is not the best adaptation because this is an adaptation. This is a original story. So I throw it out. So it's between Cyberpunk, Cuphead, and Sonic, because who cares about Uncharted? Arcane, I'm not saying you're a bad adaptation. You're not an adaptation. You're your own original story, and you're a good story.
But it is an adaptation because it takes the world and the characters in it and the backstory between them.
For me, this is all before anything happens regarding that. So to me, if you told me best story, best game, media,
it's still considered an adaptation. It's still an adaptation to another entertainment medium. By that token, essentially, Cyberpunk Edgerunners was not, because it's a different story.
I'm going to give it to Cuphead because to me, Cuphead captures the feeling of a 1950s, 1970s, between that era cartoon that you put on and watch. If you watch between the 4th episode and the 9th episode, there's a lot of similarities that make it fun. And I enjoyed the show a lot. It was wacky. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Tom and Jerry.
It was nice. Yes, I agree. Cultist?
I am obviously biased here. I went with Arcane.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Junior, do I know what you're going to pick here, or are you going to actually surprise us?
Fucking, I was going to make a joke.
He's more easy to read than the NASA's ability list.
I was going to be like, Arcane kind of brought more attention to League, and Cyberpunk Edgerunners revived Cyberpunk, so I'm kind of conflicted, so I'm just going to go with the logical choice and pick Sonic.
Sure.
Damn it.
Fun fact, did you know that Eggman originally was created by a rotten egg and an emerald? True story.
Anyways,
so this one had me fucking idiot.
This one had me conflicted, okay? Like, Uncharted, the movie was all right. It was mid. Sonic, also, A little bit better than Uncharted, not gonna lie. Cuphead Show was pretty good, but I think it's also in the kind of mid thing. So I was conflicted between Arcane, that I loved, and Cyberpunk Edgerunners, that I loved. Arcane, I was really excited to see the lore and the world that I've basically been in for what 11, 12 years now, what the heck it is, come to life in the screen, right? But Cyberpunk Edgerunners, like, it just captivated me so much. So I think I'm gonna go with Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I want to say that Arcane probably will win, but Cyberpunk, I'm hoping pulls it through.
Let's
Wins.
be honest. Cyberpunk Edgerunners did something League of Legends couldn't. It revived the entire genre of its own game with enough interest that the devs are basically able to make a DLC for it without any issues.
Well, to be fair, Arcane did revive. Like, a lot of people did come back to League, and there was a lot of new people playing League, and it got a lot of people playing
Yeah,
what's
but
called
like
Wild
here's the
Rift.
thing. A lot of people played it and then eventually dropped it after like an hour of dealing with the average League community.
Eh,
Meanwhile, Cyberpunk, you actually got to
I
create
would-
your own story, and a lot of people were captivated by the interactions between the characters of David.
curious to see
And
the actual numbers.
no.
I think you might be surprised, but I am going with Cyberpunk for this one.
Yeah,
I will say, memes
I'll stand by
aside,
that. Uh-huh.
the fact that they took like the least interesting part of League of Legends and I say this very carefully here to not say anything wrong.
Uh-huh.
They took the least interesting part of League of Legends and made it interesting. Says a lot of how good the story was.
Yeah.
I will fight you on that, but
I find the part that they did was actually pretty interesting. But that's because I play quite a bit of Vi, and I like the whole Zon vibe. I won't have to
so for
explain why.
best debut indie, we got Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Survivors. And for me, I'm going Vampire Survivors because it inspired the entire genre of games that people are now playing right now.
So many.
I mean, didn't it revive
clones.
the genre?
So
Well,
many
yeah.
fucking clones.
We played one. We played a fucking clone.
I've played
Yeah.
like 4 of them, but yes.
I've not played Tunic, and I've seen Stray, but Stray to me feels a lot like just a Life is Strange game, and once I got that out of my head, I couldn't watch anymore. I was just done with it. So I
Yeah.
go with Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp. I'm gonna say Vampire Survivors just because it's the one that I've played the most and had actually quite enjoyed it for like being so like simple, I
Cheap.
guess, of a game and cheap, right? It was like easily accessible. I have it on Steam. I have it on the freaking. I played it on the Steam Deck on the go. It's just great, and then it's I guess motivated me to play other games that are similar, right, like that.
When he finds himself bored, you end up going to that game, don't you?
It's a great time. It's a great time killer. And I remember like when it first came out, I was streaming it on Discord to you guys, and I was like, "This game's great! Like, it's amazing." It was just a great time killer when I wanted to relax from League. And then also like Tunic, I have it. It's just on the back burner. I haven't been able to play it. I don't think I've actually opened it up. And also Stray, I played it very little. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be. It does seem like I don't know what you mean, where it seems like Life is Strange, where you kind of just walk around and you kind of just chill out, right? It seems it's interesting. I mean, it if I gave it the time of day, I would definitely play it more, because it's not like I don't like those type of games. But it's just, I mean, I've played, I think, every single episode of all Life is Strange. So, yeah, but I guess at that time, it just wasn't what I was looking for. So, Vampire Survivors for me. Junior Cultist.
You want to go first, Brian?
Yeah, sure, I'll go first. I want to talk on it anyways. So for
Mhm.
me, I'm gonna go with Neon White. Like, sure,
Neon White.
I probably like the concept of Stray. Tunic look super cute. Vampire Survivors, I haven't tried it, but I might as well try to get into it to see if I would enjoy it. But for me, Neon White stuck the most because like the whole point of the game is speedrun, and I really want to try it out because not only is like oh hey, you have these weapons, but it also gives you special abilities. And when, like I said, it's basically speedrun. The incentive is to speedrun and try to beat others times as well. And it's so interesting because you could come up
But
with so many.
by that logic, wouldn't Super Meat Boy be, up
But it's
there?
not here. So, anyways.
But it's not here, so we're gonna talk about Neon White. Yes, but yeah, it's to me
Yes.
it's like a cool concept because like it's basically a
Hold
lot
on,
of
Cultus.
practicing and optimization. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Your dog.
Ouch. Damn it.
Yeah, there now you can go. It's a lot of what? It's a good, cool concept, and
Yeah, for me it's a cool concept, and it basically deals with a lot of optimizing. God damn it! This is literally
know what
the
I love?
worst time ever.
your dog doesn't like you talking, man.
No, it's
It's like-
because my dog is old as hell, and if there's anybody outside, he just feels it and he starts barking like a
Like a dog?
yes, like a dog, but an asshole at that.
All right, so cool
But
concept.
yeah,
Okay, Junior.
I don't mean to
Cultus
beat
some
the
time to cool off on his dog there.
Yeah, go with Vampire Survivors because while I haven't played it, it did inspire Holocure, which I did play,
Yeah,
and honestly,
okay.
I had fun with it.
Yes.
So yeah,
Content creator of the year. Carl Jacobs, Ludwig. I don't know
know
who
these people.
is it. Nibelian. Oh yeah.
I know who Ludwig is.
Nobru and Cutie Cinderella. Who you picking, Mitsuki?
Ludwig.
You're picking Lud, okay. Junior, you don't know any of them?
Yeah, and unfortunately, whereas I can meme with games, unless I know the person, I don't give enough of a shit to care.
Okay,
So I'm out.
We're gonna give Junior Carl Jacobs, because
Okay.
he seems like he'll like Carl Jacobs. And Cultist.
I'm gonna do this quickly because I don't know when my dog is gonna start barking again. But Ludwig, I saw clips, funny, whatever. Ah, dang it, he started again.
Another one
What
for
I love
Ludwig.
is that he wasted time giving the explanation.
Yes, he could have just been like Lud. All right. You know what? I love Ludwig and what he's done with his mogul money thing that he had, like the show that he had, really good, and his whole subathon thing. Well, I think that was last year, but I think I'm gonna go with Cutie Cinderella because she's actually pushed for the streamer awards, and I think that was really cool. I mean, if she wins, I'm pretty sure Ludwig will be proud. So I'm gonna go Cutie.
Best
It's you know what?
multiplayer.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we all know who wins here.
Okay, multiplayer, best
Turtles?
multiplayer: Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Multiversus, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Remember, we're looking at multiplayer gameplay, design, including co-op and massive multiplayer experiences, irrespective of their game genre or platform.
I'm going with Overwatch 2
Okay.
Well,
because here's the thing. I that game is free to play and everyone can get it and play it and it's easy.
And if it makes you rage, then it has to be good, right?
If it makes you upset, then you care enough at least.
We've had many of Mitsuki's. What's the tank doing? Where is our healer? You need to get off Mercy.
and Brian too.
To be fair, Cultist didn't shoot a single person, so
All right, Cultist, what do you got?
Splatoon 3, screw Overwatch.
Let's go, Junior.
Did you? Again, I haven't played any of these games, even Overwatch too.
Yes.
because Junior is a League of Legends fan.
So Junior's gonna say multiverses.
No, I'm saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You can say TMNT. You know what? I've only played multiverses and Overwatch. But I can't pick Overwatch, and I'm gonna say multiverses. I would pick TMNT, but I have not played TMNT, so multiverses for me. Moving on. Best sports racing game. I'm pretty sure none of you guys care about this. So we're just going to say F1 2022 or F1 22, FIFA 23, NBA 2K 23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie Ollie World.
We're going with Gran Turismo 7 here.
Junior?
Nope, don't know any of them.
Okay, Cultist doesn't care either about these, but I'm gonna say Gran Turismo 7 just because I love Gran Turismos.
Yep.
Moving on. Best sim / strategy. Best game focused on real time or turn based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective
Oh,
of platform. Let me name these off first. They're going to be Dune Spice Wars, Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope, Total War, Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3.
I'd take Mario for the memes.
I'm gonna go Total War Warhammer 3.
Warhammer 3. I myself will pick Warhammer 3 as well. I love Warhammers. Cultist, you got anything for these?
Mario, Doug started again.
Let's go. Mario. All right, best family game, best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. We got Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3. I'm gonna pick Kirby and the Forgotten Land because that's the only one that I've played and I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna go with Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga.
I'm going
Let's
with
go.
Switch Sports.
Switch Sports.
I've
It's the
actually
same
got
game
going
from
with Switch
2000 and I don't know when, Junior.
I actually got to play it, and it was surprisingly a lot of fun.
Okay.
Same
And
here.
what's-
It was so much fun. I
Okay,
also
so-
got an exercise out of it, so there's
I also
that.
kicked your butt too, so that's always good.
So the Kirby, Lego, and Switch Sports times 2. Let's go. Best fighting for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat.
I
DNF
nominate Smash
Duel,
Bros.
JoJo All Star. JoJo, we're going JoJo.
JoJo's All-Star Battle, King of Fighters, Multiverses, and Sifu. So obviously Mitsuki, couldn't wait. So
It's JoJo's.
JoJo.
Are you fucking going to tell me to stop?
All right,
I've read them all.
Junior, Cultist.
I'll go JoJo's too.
Okay.
Okay, the dog stopped for now. I can finally
Let's go.
speak what I want to speak.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go multiverses for the meme.
You're gonna go Multiverses for the memes. I'm
Yes.
gonna pick Multiverses as well. Don't worry.
In all
Interesting.
honesty, we should probably play more fighting games.
I love
Interesting.
JoJo's. The stand variety is so great. The amount of skills. It just sucks that a lot of the times you end up punching, but there are some really fun stands.
I was gonna say DNF Duel because Nexon, but Mitsuki would never shut up about it. The best role playing game. Wait, is it called best role playing or best role playing game? It just says best role
No, it's
playing
best
here.
role playing.
Okay, so for the best game designed with rich player customization, that's fucking hard, and progression, including MMO experiences or massive multiplayer experiences. Yeah, Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
How many of these games actually fit this genre well? Because Legends Arceus don't really have character customizations. Triangle Strategy, same thing. Xenoblade, not really, and Live Alive, you don't.
Well,
Like,
character customization for Triangle Strategy is actually pretty high. It's not necessarily talking about like your player, but the way you can outfit him, the way you can change their classes and things like that. That's
true, I guess.
customization. Yeah. Live Alive, I haven't played it. I've heard of it. I just
seen
don't know
it
what
from
it is.
the first one, not
Yeah.
this remake.
Uh-huh.
See, if I did it with how the world feels and how you feel in the world,
Mhm.
Elden Ring kind of fails because while it's a fun game and it's really enjoyable,
Yes.
there are a couple of areas that I go, why is this here? What purpose does this serve? We had this conversation playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Arceus also falls into that category where there's a couple of things where I'm like, what the fuck's the point of this?
Okay.
I haven't seen Live Alive. The Xenoblade Chronicles is pretty good with its world building, and from what I've seen of Triangle Strategy, it's also good in its world building.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to give it to Triangle Strategy because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm more interested in learning about it than Xenoblade
Yes.
because it's kind of copy pasted.
Okay. And what were you gonna say, Ginger?
If I said I wanted Arceus to win just to spite Violet and Scarlet, would you believe me?
Yes.
So there's my answer.
But here's the thing: if it wins,
Honesty.
then maybe they'll go back to the Arceus non-open world thing. Double-edged
I
sword,
want-
Junior.
I want them to realize that the base. We can
So-
explain this later, but my point
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
I want
All
them
right.
to see Arceus. I want people to be like, "Oh, Arceus got best role-playing game. Maybe we can take some stuff from Arceus and implement it here, and maybe fix the bugs."
Nintendo
They're
isn't
working
like
on
that.
it, Junior. They're working on it. So for
Allegedly.
me, Elden Ring, just like Mitsuki said, it felt great. It felt. I feel like the story was great. The role playing, I guess, aspect of it. I never really felt immersed in it. Like I just kind of felt more like I was a play, like a character in there, like not necessarily like there. I was a player playing a game, is what I. So I never really felt immersed in the actual gameplay itself. So part of the role playing aspect was lost on me there, right? Live Alive never played, so I'm gonna skip that. Triangle Strategy, I have not finished it, but what I've played is great. I'd give it an A plus. Xenoblade Chronicles have not played, but what I've seen looks great. Arceus here is probably the contender here. So between Elden Ring, Arceus, and Triangle Strategy, I'm going to go with Arceus, mostly because I do love what they did with their decks and the way that you had to fill it out. It felt like you were doing something meaningful and affecting basically the lore of Pokemon itself. So I am going to go with Arceus because of that. Yes.
Which is funny that they actually reference in the in here, and
Yes.
Violet and Scarlet.
Mm-hmm. Cultist, would you?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same for me with Arceus because it's like the whole Pokédex thing. It honestly gives me something to do every time I log in. Like I don't care if I'm still in the first area or not. I'm always finding something to do. It literally just fills my brain with freaking joy that I actually completed something and took the time to complete it instead of like other games, especially Pokemon games, where it's just like linear progression. Where's the reward for all of the stuff that I've done or am gonna do?
Yeah, if they bring that, like filling out the decks with like certain things and give you rewards for it, if they bring that to every like mainline game, I would love that.
I will point this out.
Uh-huh.
Pokemon Violet and Scarlet does do a little bit of that, but not enough to make it feel special.
Got to explain?
Yeah.
King Gambit, the walking the Pokemon thing, those are like little things that make it Primate's evolution. Those are little things that make it feel special.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's not enough to make it,
like
no,
if they gave us kind of like basically mini quests with the R's with the whole like doing little tasks like catching some of them or catching X amount or catching small amounts or using this spell against this Pokemon. If they gave us that and basically like heck, if they gave us that and maybe locked the like the other items like the Macho Race, things like that, like the battle items behind that, like behind certain X, like, I wouldn't mind that. Or like maybe even candies, like heck, something,
Or I thought they were gonna do that, to be honest, with Violet and Scarlet. I thought they were gonna do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized this. They could have done that for like the Paradox Pokemon and the 4 hidden legendaries.
Yeah, something,
because like they're Pokemon we don't technically supposed to know. Which honestly brings the question: how the hell are they in a modern day Pokédex if they're not supposed to exist?
They do.
Like, excluding the legendary ones, how the hell does this Pokédex have register information for the other
because
Paradox
if you actually read them, if you read the Dex informations, like minor spoiler
they're based on the book.
Here.
They're book.
Yes,
the book.
It's like we've heard about this Pokemon, and that's it. But moving on. Best action adventure. For the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Ooh, really quickly. I was gonna say that the triangle strategy thing I felt should have been more in the tactics part than the actual RPG. But anyways, so best action adventure, we got A Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. Thoughts?
I'm gonna go with her to best action adventure to God of War Ragnarok because Stray is an action adventure, and Tunic is loose definition. The other two aren't released yet, as far as I know. So
Mhm.
God of War takes the title handily. This is not fucking pre-release wars. I'm not going to give the award to games that aren't even out yet.
Which one?
As far as I know, Plague Tale Requiem isn't out yet, and Horizon Forbidden West isn't out yet either.
Horizon Forbidden West came out like a year ago.
Huh.
Yes.
That should tell you everything you need to know about how good it was then. But as far as I know, Plague Tale Requiem has not come out yet.
It came out October 18th.
Wow. Wow. That tells you a lot about that game then if you really haven't more about it. So I guess God of War Ragnarok is the winner. Damn, son. How bad did you fuck up?
So counter argument to that though, like I feel like a bunch of these have God of War Ragnarok in there, and I talked about this with Junior. I feel like God of War should have
Should not
probably
be
been
here.
pushed to next year, just because it just came out like right when the nominees were named. So like I get like these people that were on the jury had probably early access to them because they had probably had press copies or like review copies, but like it I think it one could lessen the amount of people that have played it, and two could skew this just because it is the game that they're playing right around the time that they're voting. You know what I mean? Which would say like for what you were saying about that you hadn't heard about Horizon Forbidden West. Now, Horizon Forbidden West came out quite a bit ago, actually, but it was an amazing game. I played a little bit of it, not all of it, but I did watch Trista play a good chunk of it. And it was,
Yeah, but here's
all
the
that
thing.
more beautiful than the original Horizon.
Coming up to the Game Awards, I will have seen a whole of people talking about this game and what they liked about it, but I didn't. I heard nothing but silence, and I've been seeing God of War and the lore details and stuff on that, and it's been wanting me to buy God of War. Now, I'm waiting to buy for a new PC so I can buy God of War and play it with a controller like God intended.
See, the reason
Yes.
you're hearing about God of War right now is because God of War just came out like a week ago.
Yeah, but the Games Awards is out, which means that you would. And Plague Tale also came out on November 18th, same as Pokemon. So you will have heard about that as well.
Here's the thing. With the Plague Tale Requiem, what I'm going to say is that the Plague Tale games, you normally don't hear very much about them. It's like a more of a niche group. It's kind of like how you don't hear everybody talking about Dragon Age, but you hear everybody talking about I forgot the name of
Dragon
it.
Age, I will pay the
Elder Scrolls. Like it's kind of the Dragon Age to Elder Scrolls basically. So the Plague Tale Requiem, they're always great games. Like I've played, or not Requiem, but the Plague Tale games. I've played the other ones, and it is great, right? I love the whole feel of it and stuff. It is very similar, kind of like God of War-ish, where you kind of walk around, and it kind of has that like ambient feel to them normally. But it's great games. It's just they don't get as much hypes because they're a little bit more, I guess,
niche.
Yeah. Horizon Forbidden West did get a lot of hype when its release was out. When it came out, it was basically like all the talk. I don't know what we were doing at that time, but it got a lot of
Probably
press,
Terraria.
basically. Probably, right? It was a good game, but since it came out, I mean, let me look up the actual release date. February 18th of 2022. Right, so it came out. Oh yeah, I should have known it was February.
Wait, didn't Arceus come out during that time?
Maybe, yeah. So like, the thing is, like, what was it called? Pokemon Legends. I think it was actually. You know what? It was because it was what's it called? Valentine's Day weekend. So Horizon, like, it was a great game. Ragnarok, I think, should have been pushed to next year. I don't know when the actual cutoff date for this. Like, I think they should have just done it like at the beginning of November.
Which honestly, I don't know if we have a music soundtrack award thing, but my personal bias will speak a lot. if they didn't fucking put Cyber Frontiers, that just says someone's being fucking petty.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick Horizon just because I loved Horizon and the world it is. Cultist Junior.
I'm not picking God of War.
Yes.
Well, for me, I'm gonna go Stray. I saw gameplay of it, and I like the adventure part of it. Also, Cat. Just
Yes.
Cat.
Cultist is lured by that pussy.
Anyways, Junior.
Shooting robot dinosaur sounds fucking awesome.
Yes, it is. You should try it sometime.
Probably.
Yes.
To be fair, it's an unoriginal gameplay idea.
So Horizon.
I'm joking, by the way.
Next category, best action game. Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
I'm gonna go with Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta 3.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna go with Bayonetta 3. I'm gonna go. I would go with Bayonetta 3, but I'm currently boycotting the game for all the drama that was stupid that was imposed on it for
and
no
that's
real
gonna
reason.
affect it, yeah.
And I'm gonna go with Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. Junior?
I'm again like, Turtles.
Turtles. Cultist?
For me, it's gonna be Bayonetta 3. It's the summons, and I've already seen this clip of one summon. All I could say is, as soon as they see that one specific summon, people know which one. It's the rodent summon. I lose all sense of self-control.
Let's go. Heavy breathing
His furry
ensues.
senses take over.
I'm gonna go Sifu. Good game. Best VR AR. I don't think any of us actually have a VR or AR.
You know, here's another game.
Bone Lab, actually.
Okay, let me list them off real quick. After the Fall, Among Us VR, Bone Lab, Moss, Book 2, and Red Matter 2. Mitsuki says Bone Lab.
So they've actually been getting a lot. Like some of the mods have been able to put Half-Life in now. And other games.
Yes. Junior?
They're gonna make a more stable Violet when they're done.
They actually have Pokemon.
I know, that's why I said they're gonna make a more stable Scarlet and Violet when they're done.
Yes.
But this kind of just shows that there's a bit of a bias here, because why the hell is Among Us VR here when it was like
the same Ragnarok thing?
Yep.
Yes.
And that's just annoying.
So then?
But I also don't know any of these games, and I'm not picking Among Us because I've already had enough.
Fungus Among Us!
Shut the fuck up, Mitsuki.
Okay, so Junior's gonna defer his vote. Got it. Cultist, do you know anything?
All I can say is Bone Labs looks very interesting. I like it. Also, Among Us VR, I've seen gameplay. Oh god, it looks horrendous. It's extremely sus.
So I think we're all gonna go with Bone Lab. Maybe Junior might pick Bone Lab as well.
Sure, I'll take it. Better than Among Us.
Innovation and accessibility. So this is recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even a wider audience. So these nominees are As Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Quarry.
When we're done here, we need to make a count of how many fucking titles are just have been given God of War.
Yes. I'm gonna say Return to Monkey Island. What do you guys say?
Is it wrong that I like As Dusk Falls?
No. So As Dusk Falls. Junior, do you have your pick?
I don't know any of these games. The Last of Us.
Got it. Cultist?
I went with The Quarry.
Okay, The Quarry. Got it. Moving on. This one's always a fun one. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches.
I'm glad they don't have League of Legends up there.
If they had League of Legends, I'd pick it just for the fucking memes, because that is a lie.
So nominees are Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. What say you?
Okay, so I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 14 because there have been a couple of deaths, and the community has gotten together. Like when Asmongold and did his stupid thing of going to Final Fantasy 14, the community was supportive. When other people went to play it, the community was very supportive of those people and tried to give them the best experience ever. And I really do appreciate that the community will come together for things like the death of that one guy they came together for.
Uh-huh.
And it's like they will come together for big things.
Okay. Junior?
I guess I'll just take Mitsuki's side.
Okay. Cultist?
Final Fantasy 14. I have a cousin that plays Fortnite. Oh no. Oh god, no.
Oh,
Help
no.
me.
Is this the cousin
Help
that
me.
constantly comes online and you have arguments with him while we're talking?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. He is
Yes.
a brat.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to go with No Man's Sky just because they have continually supported their community with a lot of the updates that they roll out just year after year. It's just great. And it's come a long way from what it is or what it was originally. And so No Man's Sky always cuts
See,
my wood on
for
this.
me, it's community support means that the people, not the devs.
It's
if it
actually
came
the
with
game
the devs,
it's the game supporting their community.
well, even then, I still have to give it to Final Fantasy 14 because they had that whole shit with Final Fantasy 11, came back, turned it around, and they constantly talk about how they're so thankful for the community.
Yeah. All right. So best mobile game. This one's a funny one.
Why is that, Dale?
Yeah, let me say them at least, jeez, before you burst out in laughter. So for best mobile game, best gameplay or guest game playable on a mobile device, you got Apex Legends Mobile. We're gonna skip that one. Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, Tower Fantasy, and Diablo Immortal.
All right, someone took the piss. Someone took so much piss.
So I just want to say, if you guys don't believe me and biased, the fact Diablo Immortal's on there should
Someone
tell
was
you
paid.
how much they got paid to put it on there.
So what's your votes, guys?
Okay, so I have all my gripes with Tower of Fantasy. I've not played Marvel Snap. I hate Apex. Diablo Immortal's joke, that's a paid sponsorship.
Okay.
But between Genshin and Tower of Fantasy, there's more character variety in Tower of Fantasy than there is in Genshin copy-pasted every female body type.
Okay.
So we're going with Tower of Fantasy.
I will also go with Tower of Fantasy because I had more fun playing it than Genshin.
Yes. Okay,
there is a thing I want to mention. They did add a new update, which added an abyss, 3 new bosses, and
so how much are they paying you to promote the Tower of Fantasy game?
Not enough. Because I will still criticize it and say I log in and I'm part of a clan, but I don't get any assistance with any of my dailies.
It's more like
do everything
you're paying
myself.
them.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so for this one, again, I don't play Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, we're not going to mention it. Genshin Impact, I've never really been able to get too far into it. Like I don't know, like I play it, and I put it down.
They want too much money to play it.
Yeah, Marvel Snap is a great game. You guys should try it out if you haven't. It's really fast. And Tower of Fantasy, I have my issues with Tower of Fantasy, although I did enjoy the beginning of it. So because of the issues that I have, I just can't get past Tower of Fantasy. So I'm going to go Marvel Snap here. Cultist?
I'm going to be hated for this, but I decided to go with Apex Legends. Like, I have my own gripes with Genshin. I have my own gripes with Tower. I'd much rather play Apex.
You're not going to be hated for your opinion in Apex.
Yeah,
it's
Apex
fine.
Right.
It's just not.
I just don't play it.
We just don't
I don't
play
like
it.
mobile and FPS games.
Yeah, me either.
You would be hated and kicked off this podcast if you went for that second one, though.
Oh, trust me. I couldn't even go past the loading screen before
his Mac implodes.
No.
Oh wait, it's a mobile game.
It's mobile. I just looked at the screen and I'm like, no, this is gonna be garbage. I'm out.
All right. So we're the top 10
At
games over
least-
here.
At least you have good instincts in games and bad instincts in technology, Brian.
Yes. Let's see how fast we can go through these here real quick. Best indie. We have Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic.
I'm gonna go with Code of the Lamb. It was a great. I liked the gameplay. It was weird, but it was fun, and it was a great. What's the word?
It was quirky for me. I like it.
Yeah.
My vote's for Cult of the Lamb, hands down.
It too.
Okay.
For what gameplay I've seen, it does look quirky, funny.
Cultist.
Same here. Cult of the Lamb all the way.
Let's go. All right. I'm betting it's going to win. Best Ongoing, awarded to the game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. So we got Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
Final Fantasy 14. I'm sorry, but
I'm going to go with Final Fantasy 14. It's the only one that I like.
I'm sorry, but the fact that I can go in and pull out any of those songs and listen to it and have fun with it, that
Yes.
tells me a lot more than any of the other games.
Junior Cultist, I know you guys haven't played Final Fantasy, maybe?
Sure, I'll go with Final Fantasy.
All right. Cultist.
I'm gonna go with Destiny 2 here.
Solid choice. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with pro-social meaning or message. We got A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling, Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, and I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.
So I'm going to be biased here. I've only read As Dusk Falls, so we're going with As Dusk Falls.
Okay. Junior, Cultist.
What the fuck are any of these games?
All right. So we know Junior's choice here has no say whatsoever. Cultist.
Yes, just take me out of the pool.
They're narrative adventure games, Junior.
Yeah.
So
I think
I'm reading
Cultist
a
probably
book.
has the most.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, I chose Endling. Extinction is Forever.
Nice. That's good.
Is that just because of your own personal, or what?
What? My own personal what?
Bias, I guess. I don't know. Don't listen to him. It's Mitsuki. He's Mitsukiing. So I chose I Was a Teenage Exocolonist here. Best performance awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. We have Ashley Birch for Horizon Forbidden West, Charlotte McBurney for A Plague Tale Requiem, Christopher Judge for God of War Ragnarok, Manning Gage for Immortality, and Sunny Suljic for God of War Ragnarok.
I'm going to go with Sunny Soljic.
Junior.
I don't know this people again.
Okay. Cultist.
Once again, I went by vibe of the picture. A Plague Tale Requiem.
Okay. So I want to pick Christopher Judge.
Can I just explain my reasoning?
Yes.
It has nothing to do with his God of War thing, and because I really liked his 2017 film, The Killing of a Sacred Deal.
Oh God. Okay. So we have a bias. Let's go.
Yeah, corruption, baby.
Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. We got Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Horizon Forbidden West.
I was about to slam my keyboard and say Gran Turismo 7 because while all the old ones have good sound design, Modern Warfare has good gun sounds, Elden Ring has good sounds in general, God of War has great music and shit.
Yes.
And such, I feel that sound audio design is the most important to Gran Turismo 7 than any of the other games.
Probably, yeah. I am conflicted with this one. I like Elden Ring and how it sounded and everything, right? But I also like Horizon Forbidden West. But I don't necessarily know if Horizon Forbidden West sounds were necessarily something new, basically in this game, right? I just like the way the what do they call it? The dinos sound and everything, and the way the environment basically sounds while you're traversing through it. I have not played Gran Turismo itself, So I can't speak to its sound. God of War Ragnarok sounds great from what I've heard, although I haven't really paid too much attention. It's more when I walk by the living room and I see my lady playing it. And Modern Warfare 2, I just can't speak to Modern Warfare 2 either. So mine's between Elden Ring and Horizon Forbidden West. I think, although I am going to go with Elden Ring. It's a tough one. It's not one that I'm proud of, but yeah. Junior, Cultist?
Is there a award for best music?
Mm-hmm.
I nominate Sonic Frontiers. That's it.
Okay. Cultist?
This has been ongoing trend for me now. The vibe is just speaking to me. It's gonna be Horizon. It's gonna be Horizon Forbidden West.
Let's go. So, here it is, Junior. Best score and music. For outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. We got A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Metal Hellsinger, and Xenoblade Chronicles.
Before Mitsuki speaks, I nominate Sonic Frontiers. If I have to pick from the list, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That's it.
Let's go.
Metal Hellsinger. I've seen it. I love it. It's great.
Cultist?
Same thing. Metal Hellsinger. Sai loved it.
Yep. Metal Hellsinger.
Okay, cool.
That's good.
Rip Junior's fucking choice.
Rip Sonic. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievements in artistic design and animation. Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray.
I'm going to give it to Scorn because it has nothing else going for it.
It had really good audio.
It literally has... No, it didn't even have good audio.
Squelch, squelch, squelch.
Some of the audio made me think of a tomato.
Yes.
Watching it, I was like, oh. So I'm going to give it to Scorn because it's a pity award.
Okay.
Congratulations, Scorn.
Guys?
I'll go first on this one. Scorn for me. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just
yummy guts in my tummy.
Was there tentacles?
I don't know. Probably. I just saw a bit of gameplay.
Let's go.
Dystopian horror, I love it, and that is the one thing.
Okay. Respect. Junior?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go with Scorn 2. I've not seen anything of it, but from what I'm hearing, it'd be funny if it won.
Scorn was actually one of my least favorite here. I would actually, in order, would put him lowest to highest. Scorn, Stray. The last three are hard. Horizon Forbidden West is beautiful. God of War Ragnarok, it seems great from what I've seen, and Elden Ring. But I think I'm gonna go with Elden Ring just because a lot of their creatures are kind of interesting. So I'm gonna go with that. And yeah.
Dude, do you want me to nominate Scarlet and Violet?
Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality.
I'm out.
Okay.
Elden Ring, in my opinion.
Elden Ring.
I want to learn more about the story.
Yes. Cultist?
Shoot, sorry about that. No, I'm here. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Mitsuki sounds like me how I feel about Pokemon right now.
Yes, this was a close one between A Plague Tale and Elden Ring for me, but I'm going to say Elden Ring. Best game direction. We're on to the last two. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon, Immortality, and Stray.
Jesus, you got any original ideas, guys?
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I nominate Sonic Frontiers.
I agree with this man's statement.
Because, let me be honest, none of these did anything outstanding with creative vision or innovation game design. It's the same fucking game you've released. It's the same shit with Horizon, the same shit with Elden Ring, same with Ragnarok, Immortality, and Stray. They're all the same thing I've seen all over the years. At least Sonic did something fun with it.
Okay. Well,
you know what? I agree with Mitsuki fully, 100%, and with no troll. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, no bias whatsoever. Let's go. Cultist.
Fucking innovation.
Cultist.
All the innovation of a fucking.
Skipping Cultist. All right. So I'm going to say Stray, just because we get the look, basically the POV basically from what the
A
cat's
cat.
life would be. Yeah. So I think that's
Just put
interesting.
GoPro on a fucking cat.
Immortality was also kind of interesting just because of how their games are, or the games are. But I'm going to put Stray on this one. Elden Ring, it's basically Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
It did have a great kind of story and everything break from that. But yeah, God of War and Horizon Forbidden West, it's basically the same, but it's like sequels. So
Okay.
Stray.
I'll be honest,
Sorry,
I was not
missed out.
expecting that.
Hold on.
Oh well, did you have one for best game direction, Cultist? Sorry.
Best
We'll
game
come back.
direction. It was Elden Ring. I don't know if I said the one for the previous one, but Elden Ring.
Okay. So for the last one, the big one, Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Nominees are Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Game of the Year is gonna be. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win this. It's gonna be fucking God of War Ragnarok because it's the newest game and everyone's hyped about it and everyone's been paid off, so they're gonna vote and it's gonna win and everything else. But
So I
you
want
know
your
what?
opinion.
No, not my opinion. It's
No, I
just
said I
how
want your opinion.
my opinion is none of these are Game of the Year. I haven't played any of them.
Okay.
Well,
So
I mean,
what'd you
played
choose?
Elden Ring, but if I had to pick Game of the Year, it's gonna be Overwatch 2 because
Pokemon
actually,
Scarlet and Violet.
You know what? For the meme?
You know what? Since they have God of War Ragnarok on there, I'm gonna fucking throw it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Fuck you.
I would like to
Alright.
put in I would like to put in Frontiers for that one as well.
Cultist.
Elden Ring. Just really
Alright.
quickly. I just really liked it from what I saw.
You know what? I am going to go with Elden Ring because it got everybody talking, and I think I remember now. Elden Ring was what was shadowing over Horizon Forbidden West. But Elden Ring, it basically got everyone talking. Everyone was playing it. Great game.
You know, I will say this.
Yes.
I really need to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because the fact that it's on here is like, damn.
I heard it's a really great game. I've seen quite a bit of gameplay on it. Sometimes when I fall asleep, I need something. I just watch Let's Plays through it. It looks interesting. Really great.
Well, I've seen no gameplay. Like, the only gameplay I've seen is that fucking image I've sent before.
Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's good. But I'm going to give it to Elden Ring here. So, you guys refuse to choose. So,
no, we chose Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
vote for
Pokemon
Sonic
Scarlet and Violet.
Frontiers.
Let's go.
I vote for both.
Then. So, with that, guys, I think that's going to end it. When are these things going to happen again? The 8th, I think?
When is November the 8th?
December the 8th. So, yeah, it's
But
December
on
the 8th.
what day?
December the 8th is
a
probably
Thursday.
Friday.
It's going to be a Thursday.
It's a Thursday? Oh, it is a
It's
Thursday.
Thursday because December 10th, it's going to be the A-Realm clash, and that's the weekend, so Saturday and Sunday.
Let's go. Okay.
So, League helped me do math.
You can do math?
Are we able to co-stream this? Are we able to stream this? I'm pretty sure we're able to. But anyways, I'll see if I can stream it. I'm curious to see. When I'm editing, I'm gonna go ahead and write down what our picks were, so we can see how they match up to the actual winners and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, but that's all we have for you guys. I don't have anything else to add because I don't think we're gonna do anything else. No news. We've been playing Pokemon, except for Cultist, and that's about it.
I mean, did we want to
Game
talk
of the Year is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and that'll be it.
Can I please add
What's up?
something real quick? I counted everything. God of War Ragnarok was put a total of 10 times, all throughout the categories.
Are you counting the one with 2 as one entity or 2?
Technically, it would be 9 if we're gonna count them as 2 entities. I decided to count them separate for now.
Okay, guys. So that's all we have for you guys. Junior, you want to do the thing? I know it's a special episode, but you want to do it anyways?
All right, you may take off your gamer pants.
Yes.
You may take them off because they're filled with stuffing from your Thanksgiving adventures.
Yes, we all hope you had a great one. And with that, guys, goodbye. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hope
Bye.
you survived Black Friday if you did participate.
Woo, let's go.